water lanterns flickered over the sunset over the Madison Water Lantern Festival. Hundreds gathered and enjoyed live music, local food trucks, and meaningful company together as a community. Organizers gave everyone a lantern and asked participants to decorate the paper in whatever way was meaningful to them.
Some people will come and write down goals or just like write down meaningful things as far as like, you know, the family. Some people even come as like remembrance for people that they've lost and kind of honor people in that way.
Event goers were also able to go on stage and share the meaning behind their lantern before placing it on the water. And while just over